Here's one of the latest interviews from Rock and Metal Revival. If you want to hear the whole show, go to rmrshow.com. There's Benedictum with In the Solace on Rock and Metal Revival. And, Jerry, you know what? If we're going to start the new year out right, we got to do it right. And we got to get our friend, get a little cowbell. There you go.
There. Okay, now we're ready.
And we have the third chair for Rock and Metal Revival back. Actually, we were going to do best of Red and Jerry, but we thought we'd be better off having the V on the show. So we're back live.
Wow.
Welcome back, V. How was your holiday?
My holiday was rather uneventful, to be honest with you. I had that flu or whatever the hell it was. So from around the 16th to after Christmas, I was like really, really sick. And then, as so many people have been, so I had to do the antibiotic thing, and then something went wrong there, and so they had to put me on another round of antibiotics. And I was pretty much, for the most part, down for the count. Didn't get a chance to go anywhere. Spent my birthday on the couch.
Oh.
Pretty miserable, but you know what? It's all good, and I'm a happy friggin' New Year.
Yeah, actually, Happy New Year. Well, hey, V, we are so excited to see that your Kickstarter campaign for your solo CD is going so well.
Yeah.
First of all, I have you guys to thank a lot for that. You know, we've been talking about plotting and planning how we wanted to make it the best it could be for a while, and I really want to say thank you for that. Obviously, things went well, and as we were just talking a few minutes ago, there's a lot of effort on my part because I wanted to do things a certain way and have these little videos and all that kind of stuff, and luckily I was able to put some things together. But with being sick, I wasn't able to really capitalize on a lot of the things I wanted to do, and to see things happen so fast. I think the goal was attained within 4 days.
Yeah.
I was blown away. So then it's like, okay, let's do the stretch goal. And then that's attained. And so I think we have 4 days left, and I'm going to throw out another stretch goal. We could do 90. I'd love to do 10.
Nice.
That'd be awesome.
That would be really awesome. Might as well shoot for the stars. Let's do a stretch goal of 10. And that would allow, for a couple of more shows. So right now, since the stretch goal of 8 has been reached, I'm going to work on getting 2 shows together on the East Coast.
Nice.
And then maybe we do something in your neck of the woods. That would be the... We've been talking about that for so long. I think it's time.
It's way past time for me to get to the Midwest.
Then let that be so then. Because I have the beauty of it is all the people. I got to I love to ramble, but I got to tell you because there's always a backstory to everything. And as I'm putting this together, you know how it is. You get people that I'm very friendly with my band's friends, or however I consider them friends, because a lot of times that's just how I am. And then sometimes you kind of run into some people that are,
Yeah.
A little,
Pains in
so
the ass.
I find it, heavy, I really support you, and you think you could send me that personal picture? And I just love it. I'm like, the personal picture, well, what exactly do you mean? Because, I'd do this for you, and I'd do that for you, and blah, blah, blah. So then when the campaign
you're not supposed to give away all my emails.
Exactly. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you out, honey. But then when it comes down to it, and you don't have to give anything. I just find it funny that for some people that are that talk all the smack, that when it comes down to it, it's like, but can you send me that picture? Like, I'm not going to trade a picture for not that kind of picture.
You're not talking about our picture.
Yeah,
I thought it was just amusing. It's like, really, okay, so all of this stuff, and then it just absolutely blows me away how many people that I don't know or that I've never really even had any correspondence with, just, here, V, I don't even want anything for it. I really believe in what you do. Here you go. And that blows me away. And then people were scraping together pennies to put a $10 donation together. That's just really heartwarming. And I really want to do as much as I can so that people that have donated get their bang for their buck, so to speak, and I can get out there. And I do want to play a few shows. If I can do more than 2, then I will, especially if we can hit the 10,000 thing. But so much of that goes right back into having to get the stuff to get the rewards going. But there's some fun rewards. There's some rewards I just recently like last night, I added a couple of things. The bras are the bestseller. That
Oh,
is just
yeah.
the biggest crack up. And so I added 2 more of those because I kind of what I had, and then I don't want to like go out and buy a cheap bra. I have actually so many bras that I have a separate section of the closet for it. So it's actually going to help me clean that out. So I should be posting like a little extra video thing sometime today.
Nice.
And then, just fun stuff.
Red and I are going to start selling our bras too. We see
Are
how
you
much
really?
we seen how much money you're
Yeah.
raking in on that.
I know, huh?
We figured we'll sell the ones we wear when we're recording.
Yeah, and our thongs too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, you guys don't buy the quality ones. You need to go out
No,
and
we get the
some really
cheap
nice
one. We
Yeah,
gotta go to
Walmart
Victoria's
bras.
Secrets. Yeah,
Yeah.
we do have Walmart bras. What's wrong with that?
Well, yeah, some of them are okay.
They gotta be
I mean,
padded up
actually,
here.
A lot
It's
of mine
cold.
are from Victoria's Secret because they actually have my size, and some of them are just so beautiful. A lot of times there's places that have stuff that I really think is, oh my God, that'd be so beautiful. And the one size fits most crap does not work for me. And
But
so,
V, the most beautiful bra in the world is the one laying next to your bed.
Yeah, the one that's on the floor.
The one that's on the floor. So don't give me that. They've got the most beautiful. Come on.
killing me. You're killing me with this stuff.
So V,
Oh, my God.
for everybody that's got involved with this, and
I'm looking forward to getting the vinyl.
Yeah,
I
Jerry
bought-
went out and bought a turntable
I got a
just because there's
turntable
vinyl.
Oh, my God. Can I tell you the vinyl story, which is this is probably going to kill me?
Sure.
Okay.
So I got correspondence from Frontiers, and I was all excited because they were saying yes, and you can do vinyl. Now, my assumption is, and then they gave me what their price is, and everything. The logistics for me are different because the label is in Europe, and once I already went into debt on this album, I know they're not going to give me any more money, so this has been really wonderful, and, with all the trials and tribulations, and I wrote a letter to my backers and stuff, so everybody kind of knows what's going on and all of that. So that being said, I'm like, okay, cool, well, this vinyl thing is going to work out really well because I'm assuming they're producing them. And they're like, oh, no, that's what you need to pay us.
To make
For
it?
each one, no, for each one that you make and sell, you need to pay us this amount. And I was like,
What?
Oh, no. That's
so
not fair.
I don't think I'm going to go in the hole. I'm going to try to find, I was talking to Nina from A Sound of Thunder and find out, where she went. And they even recommended me a place, but I was like, oh, shoot, the campaign had already started. And I didn't want to pull that.
Yeah.
So that may be a little bit harder to realize, but it's going to be there.
Oh.
So if I'll find a way to make that work.
That's all right. I went and bought a bunch of vinyl, so I'll keep busy till that shows up.
Well, you keep busy until that one may be a little bit late. I mean, it's not so much. I mean, once all the artwork is done and all that kind of stuff, I just need to find out. I'm afraid to even find out what the cost is going to be because now I realize not only am I going to have to pay for that, but then I have to pay them for each one that is sold on top of their,
That sounds
That
like
sounds
shit.
like a crap deal.
That sounds like crap.
And I was
man.
thinking, oh, cool, you're only wanting this amount of money for, that's what I get for not having, I can't focus on everything because I always have so much going on, which is
Yeah,
why I'm going to
exactly.
be very happy to at least have a little bit of something to start with. I got to do the math and figure out what I'm going to be left over with, but I know it will at least cover some of the debt that's been incurred and get Michael Sweet taken care of and, kick down some people that have helped me out and just get the stuff done.
Cool.
So, so bras and CDs, bras work for me.
Yeah.
The posters, I did some pricing on that. But now I'm like, I'm not poster ready. So that's put me to, makes me want to step up because I want something I'm really proud of. That 8x10 photo, I could probably, I kind of want it to be something new. And then the poster, I want it to be something completely different. I didn't sell a lot of those, so I'll just have a couple of one-offs, just some fun stuff made up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're just sitting in here staring at your
poster that you sent us.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, we like that one a lot.
Yeah.
So now, V, we're looking at a May release date.
Yeah, I think so. That has been, I am still, to be honest, waiting on the mixes were turned in, right? And then just to give you the scoop, it was like, well, it's sounding like two different albums, which sonically, not necessarily musically, do you know what I mean? So, and I get that because in essence it was, 3 of the songs were recorded over in Boston, with at the Spirit House Studios, that was amazing. And then the rest of them were recorded here in Phoenix. So with completely different musicians, but people do that all the time with like greatest hits things or whatever. So it's not impossible, but they were just concerned with any discrepancy of it sounding like not coming from. It needs to sound a little more cohesive. So they are working on having it mastered, and I'm like, I'm already doing this campaign. You got to help me. So as much as they frustrate me sometimes, Frontiers is working with me on the mastering, so it is in someone's hands right now. I heard some of little snippets of everything.
Yeah.
To see, I think it sounds great. I think that you did a really great job with the mastering, but I have not heard from the powers that be yet. Plus, I do believe that they take a little bit more vacation time than we do over there. So.
Okay.
Yeah, they take like a month
waiting.
off. So, is there going to be a song that features the cowbell? That's what I want to know.
You promised us.
I did promise you that, and I do believe that there will be some cowbell going on here. What did I send you, that motorcycle thing with the cowbell on it? I thought that was
Yeah, that's nice.
But, we're going to have to do a special. I'll have to do a special edition since I didn't have, being as controlling as I am, I didn't have as much control over this as I wanted to.
Do you just want Jerry to overdub another tune with cowbell?
I would love it, absolutely. We'll have to figure out. I have a good idea of what song that would work perfectly for.
Okay.
So that would probably be Ready to Run or something like that, and we'll do that. And I'll be glad when I can start actually sending out more samples of what it's going to sound like and kind of go from there.
Well, we are looking really forward to it, V, and we just want to say we're really happy that this went over for you. You deserve it as much as anybody.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I do work hard, so there's a part of me that's like, because I was I was really nervous about it.
Yep.
And I'm just really, really grateful. I know it sounds all cheesy, but I really am kind of blown away. But the other time it's like, you know what? It's about time something kind of went well, and I hope that I manage everything well, and that I spent a lot of time, crunching numbers and stuff simply because my situation is so different. Having to deal with the shipping from overseas, there's not, from my understanding, there's not a place I can just get them here. So not only do I have to deal with the dollar to the euro, I have to deal with shipping costs to get them here. I have, so hopefully stuff like the stickers and the posters and stuff, those will be fine, and that's why those bras work out well. And I love the stuff that's experiential, like the casino night. You guys should have got one of those and come out here and visit me, because I sold one, though. I'm really excited. I can't wait. And we're going to do that next month.
Good, cool.
And come out to this beautiful casino. The steakhouse is fabulous, and so lodging's included for this guy, so he gets to stay there, and we're going to go play bingo and hang out and have a great dinner, and there's one left, so go for it.
Well, we were going to do the jousting thing.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I've got 2 of those left. I think that would be fun.
We're waiting
can't wait.
for
I sold one of those too.
The S&M thing that you were talking about where...
It's there. You know what? I should probably... We could add that. And okay. I've already got clearance to do that. So I just never added it because I didn't want to send too much of a wrong idea, because it's more like tongue-in-cheek for fun. But I will do that when I get home tonight. And what it is, so your listeners can know, is that it would be a session, and I would be like in training, so I'm not going to be doing anything to you, and I don't think any clothes come off, and there's no like sex or anything.
Wow.
But it would be like a little disciplinary session over at the Sanctuary LAX, and of course you get all the CD and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, they're all for it, and I'm like, well, let's roll. So I should probably add that up there. Be very curious to see if anybody is going to buy into that. Plus, the video, one of the videos I'd like to do is going to be filmed there. So that's the other thing. That'll be filmed at the Sanctuary, and I noticed that no one got that particular reward to actually be in the video.
Uh-huh.
So maybe I'll have to work some stuff with that, because I think that would be a hoot. And that place it's just fascinating.
The thing at the Sanctuary, it would probably be Neely and Chris at their Benedictine ball gags.
That's what I'm thinking. Hey, we still need to go there. That's the other thing, because I'm having my website that's all part of the stuff that I'll be able to do is get a really good handle on getting some cool merchandise in the future, because I want to look towards not having to always be in debt, but to actually generate some revenue and offer some really cool stuff, kind of take things out a little farther and maybe have some cool stuff like that.
Yeah, because
So,
Red's
you never know.
Red's in the market for some Mistress V anal beads.
Oh, no.
He was just that was
Well,
on
my
his
name
Christmas
has
list.
enough letters, so for each one, not that I know what they look like or anything, that the V gets larger and larger. We could you have like the VERO, and if you get like the whole name in there, like you get a prize.
Oh yeah, you get a real prize, I bet.
Indeed, you would.
Red's speechless over here.
Gets me in trouble. But I think that's a fantastic idea. Don't let me forget that. And they have, so what, actually going backwards, like to where the largest one has the V on it, so that if it's sticking out, you remember where you purchased it from.
Yeah, the V logo, yeah. Yeah, when you go to the emergency room because it's up there too deep.
When you go,
who
this
did
is
this
the
to
V
you?
product, and you'll go, yeah. Please pull it out of my, what.
Yeah.
Yeah, the doctor's going, I love Veronica Freeman. She rocks.
Can I keep this?
Can I have this when I'm done yanking it out of you? Thanks. Is there a gerbil attached to this?
Any idea on how to clean this thing off?
Never mind. We got to get back to being
I
a
can have my
family.
own line of cleaning
Yeah.
parts.
How do you
Keep that stuff
how do you
clean.
sanitize it?
All right, let's get back to being
Well,
a
okay,
family.
bye-bye. Moving on.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well, V, we want to say this is fantastic, and whenever you got something that we can like play.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we're
I'm going to
ready.
work on that as soon as I can. Like, as soon as I get back from vacation, I'm hoping it's next week. And I just want to get this all wrapped up so I can finish the artwork and then the photos. And in the meantime, that gives me a chance to drop a few more pounds and get back in shape and all that stuff, and figure out what the band is actually going to look like, so to speak.
Cool.
Well, you killed them all in that video,
Yeah,
so I mean, you're looking for a new band, right?
I'm sorry. What was that?
You killed your whole band in that video.
Oh, I know. So I'm kind of like starting from scratch,
Hey,
but
V.
not really. I mean, I've got Pete here, and we're going to see what we can do. And I'd like I'd like to mix it up and for the shows that we're doing for this particular thing. Especially having to do with the Kickstarter. I really would like to do like a little all-star kind of thing. That's always been my dream, and to keep the shows somewhat where like I have my core people. And then I've got a few people that have already said, yeah, V, we'd love to be a part of that. So it's just going to be a matter of planning, and I'm sure you'll be helping me with that as well.
We will try. Well, V, don't change too much, okay?
Oh, hell no.
Please don't.
I don't want to. It's not
Our
necessarily
listeners
up
will
to me.
freak. Our listeners will freak. They'll quit listening to us.
You think so?
I think so. But we're gonna let you get back to work, and we appreciate you taking some time with us, V. And
Thank you so much, and thank you to your listeners and everything. I really want to tell you how much I appreciate everything, everybody who has been a part of this, and just everybody who's just been supportive of what it is that we and I do over the years. So it's nothing to say except for thank you, and let's just make this work. Let's see if we can hit something else, and we'll get out to Wisconsin and we'll play in the snow or something.
fantastic. Hail to the V.
Okay.
Take care, dear.
Thank you. Love you guys.
To catch the whole show of Rock and Metal Revival, all you have to do is check it out on these affiliates. Mega Rock Radio's on Saturdays from 11 a.m. Eastern Time, on Rock 101 KLOL on Saturdays 11 p.m. Eastern, on Z-Rock 106.9 KKZR Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and on Uncontrolled Noise Tuesdays at 1 a.m., Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern on uncontrollednoise.com. And make sure that you leave them a message and tell them that you found Rock and Metal Revival on their stations. Enjoy this edition of Rock and Metal Revival.